Are you ready?
Before I got money, I was in the truck kicking doors, and I'm just being honest. If you want smoke, then we cook up like an omelet, I'm just being honest. Throw me a 60 if I go to Magic or Honest, I'm just being honest. I keep a sticker or blicky in case it gets sticky, I'm just being honest. She know that I'm with it, I'm having this chicken, this trickin', I'm just being honest. Who really get to be honest? Hey, Punch be giving, be honest.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Candid at the Movies proudly brings to you is YouTube and Spotify podcast champions of the world. The most handsome man in the internet, Joe.
That's me, guys.
Your bald beauty, Big Nate.
Hey, handsome.
And we are your Wrassle
Twins.
How
we doing
WT.
it?
I just did this and then this.
Okay, listen, we over here throwing up stuff that we didn't rehearse, so we gonna figure it out.
WT. I can't remember what was the Wu-Tang sign?
Man, I don't remember, bro.
I don't either. It was the 90s. Everybody had a sign.
Everybody had a sign, man. Everybody was throwing up they set back in the day.
And we didn't even know we was throwing up half the time.
I did, but
well, I just saw the guys on MTV do it. I thought it was cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We grew up very different.
Tell you, man. I love bacon because I hate pigs. And this is not talking about law enforcement. It's just talking about the actual animal. I despise hogs.
Listen, man, no pork on my fork. I actually like pigs, man.
I
can have a potbelly pig for a pet, man.
My wife has one already. She's got a potbelly Nate. So funny story before we get started. This is a wrestling channel. However, you said that and it just brought something to mind. We love our banter here. I was at my grandparents' house years ago. Obviously, I was a little kid, and I very vividly remember my pawpaw looking through the classifieds, and he looks over at my mama and says, "Honey, we could just go get us a potbelly pig. It's only $70," without missing a beat. My mama has had the personality of a prune. Okay, so this was out of left field and hilarious. She reaches over, pats him on his tummy, and says, "Junior, we already got one." So,
oh, that's good. I love
the old folks.
Humor. Yeah, man. Me too. I love hanging around with old people, man. I grew up around a lot of older folks, and I still kind of lean towards hanging around older people. Just the wisdom there, man. That's the only place that I go that you can get me to shut up because I'm listening.
Absolutely. Because they lived it. They live what we're going through right now. We're in the prime, and we don't know what we're doing.
Right. We still listen. I don't think we'll ever know what we're doing, man. All we're gonna do is keep trying. You know, it's fun meeting some of the older wrestlers too and hearing what they have to say. You know.
Oh yeah, listening to I sat back and listened to Nikita and Ricky Morton just talk.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was referring to with Nikita. Yep.
And hearing them talk about like some of their stories and stuff, it was awesome. And Ricky Morton kind of ripped me.
What'd he do?
You remember I went up to shake his hand and just say hello because he just kept hanging around our area.
Yeah.
And he said, "Now, who are you again?" And I was about to tell him, and he said, "Now, who the F cares?" And I just stopped for a second, and he just starts laughing, and he hugged my neck, and I'm just like, you know what? I like this guy. Ricky Morton, if you ever see this, we love you. One half of the Rock and Roll Express, baby.
Woo! Yeah, man.
But
we're supposed to get a lot of snow out here, man.
Yes, if you're in the Carolinas, you were probably watching this during Snowpocalypse 2026. Be safe. And listen, I don't need September to be a big baby boom around here.
You already know that's going to happen.
Use some common sense, guys.
Ain't nothing else to do. We're going to be stuck for a week, probably, because they talking about 22 inches or something. Pause.
22?
Yeah.
Bruh. Those are Kardashian level of inches right there.
Pause. But, so all this banter leads us to something that is very, very dear and near to my heart. Because Mine as well. I am a heel lover, and we are here to talk about our favorite heels, why they matter, why they're important, why they're important for us to support and to continue on. I don't know about y'all, but for the most part, I don't boo heels. I don't. Normally, I'm all 100% on their side because they make a point, okay? And they make a point that I can agree with.
Most of the time it makes sense.
Most times, yeah.
I did boo a heel one time.
All right. Who was it?
Okay. R-Truth was in the ring. He was doing, this is at a house show years ago. Okay. R-Truth's in the ring. It's in Greensboro, North Carolina. He's from Charlotte, but he was just giving some love to North Carolina. And Seth Rollins, this is back when he was a heel, comes out and says, "We're in Greenville, North Carolina." And I just booed and booed and booed because, first of all, East Carolina is a beautiful campus, wonderful football program, wonderful a lot of things out that way.
Wonderful a lot of things out that way for sure. A lot of great parties.
Absolutely. We'll have to talk about some of those offline. But this is Greensboro, baby. The hallowed halls of the Coliseum. You don't get that wrong. So I booed Seth out the building that night.
Yeah, I give FTR all my love, even though they was going hard against Cheerwine and Cookout.
Cookout, that's the part that bothers me. I can understand people not liking Cheerwine. They're wrong, but I can understand it. But Cookout? Where else are you supposed to go at 2:00 in the morning when you're drunk and you just need something greasy?
Yeah, ain't nothing else here.
But anyway,
that's open.
We're talking about heels this week. We love the baddies around here, and the bad guys are, let's face it, wrestling would not be wrestling without the bad guys. Yeah. And when I think of bad guys, Joe, if you would allow me to do so, I always go back to the 40s and 50s with Gorgeous George Wagner, the original super baddie in professional wrestling. The reason why wrestling is what it is today, to me, is Gorgeous George. These aren't even in my notes, Brian. Which, if you've read Why We Love Pro Wrestling and Eternal Love Affair with Sports Entertainment, Amazon.com, shameless plug. But you'll get to see some now. You'll get to read some of my love for Gorgeous George because he has established what wrestling is today in a sense. He used to come out in the antithesis of what a real man should be. That golden blonde hair and curls, the beautiful robes, the ring being sprayed with perfume, and all of his promos and everything, talking about how dirty and smelly everybody was. And I could go on and on, but this is what set the stage of what healing became to be.
Well, I mean, if it weren't for Ann Laverne or the fabulous Moolah, where would Jade Cargill be today?
Nowhere. And yes, we know about the controversies of the late fabulous Moolah, but we cannot deny her contributions in the early stages of the territories. But without heels, I think my biggest thing is there's no emotional investment.
Yeah.
A great heel will take something boring and turn you angry, so you're fully invested into what's going on.
Listen, come to the dark side. We have Cookie.
Who is Sting without Ric Flair?
Yeah.
Sid Vicious, the New World Order, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
All these great guys. Sting was already a great wrestler, but who cares if he doesn't have somebody to go against? Wrestling is Hollywood with athleticism thrown in.
Yep.
All right. Every movie you've ever seen has a bad guy. There's no Avengers franchise without Thanos.
Right. And they have stuntmen. So, I mean, basically it's wrestling.
Yeah. Wrestling to me is more impressive than Hollywood because it's live. You're in front of a live crowd. If you messed up, did it on purpose because it's live, pal.
Yeah, it's not a live studio audience where they say, cut, we're going to run that again. No.
You got to do it and do it the wrong way sometimes. But a good heel, think MJF, right?
Yeah.
Blurs the lines between fiction and reality.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Or Christian Cage a couple years ago with the Patriarchy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. He was intense with the Patriarchy, man. And that's actually my favorite time frame with him in AEW.
Oh, yeah. And he was just like, everybody who had a dead dad, your dad's dead. I'm like, oh, no.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
But it's okay. Revolution 2024, I sat down and it was during the Patriarchy match and I just hollered, Christian's my dad! As loud as I possibly could. And everybody around me thought it was hilarious.
Drew McIntyre with the dead dad insults at Cody this past week or 2 weeks ago. Man. He really went there.
Here's the thing, though. Guys, this is going to be a little bit different than usual, but I like it, okay? I like this format. My problem is everybody that comes at Cody comes at his dad, right?
Yeah.
Pause.
You might want to reword that one. Reword it.
Everybody who's trying to pick a fight with Cody always has to say something about Dusty. And I'm like, yes, Dusty is one of the greatest minds of professional wrestling ever, one of the greatest performers of all time. But do we always have to do a cheap shot at a dead man every single promo against Cody?
Yes.
It's
the thing is, okay, here's the thing about Cody, right? We all love Cody. We all know that he is very, very talented. But there's a part of us who knows that if he wasn't who he is based off of his dad, he might not have been pushed in the way that he was.
I'm listening.
Who loves a sheltered kid who gets what it is who gets an opportunity, right, like that because of who their daddy is? Nobody. So in a way, the understandable portion, right?
Oh, the nepotism.
That's the issue. So when they do it, they're actually kind of scratching an itch for the audience. You can't say that type of stuff out loud, but in wrestling, you can't.
You can do anything.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part, right? My mind just bringing that up brings me up to Edge and Matt Hardy back in the mid 2000s when the real life affair, again, blurring fantasy and reality, right? The real life affair of Adam Copeland and Lita became public. Matt legitimately got fired. The wrong guy got fired in all this, but because he was out injured and he wasn't making the money that Edge was making for him at the time, by Matt. But then the feud when Matt came back, and yes, Matt lost the feud, which was, it's wrestling. It's Vince McMahon. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But the matches themselves were entertaining as crap because the realness in there, right? At any second, you could have thought Matt Hardy would have snapped and just popped him in the mouth for real. But cooler heads prevailed and a lot of money was made.
Oh, yeah. And we thank God for Matt Hardy loving the Lord because he could have went a whole different route.
Oh, yeah. Just round of applause for the Hardys for still being around, man, because...
Yeah, man. They can fight forever. They might not ever have to retire.
Speaking of retiring, what about Gunther as the big WWE baddie these days?
I love it. I love it because he maintains control of the crowd, even though they think that they're controlling him.
The composure.
Yeah.
Like, there is not many people that can be in those high stakes, retiring Goldberg, retiring John Cena, and still consistently deliver.
He's going to retire AJ Styles Saturday.
Could they at least give AJ to Mania?
No. The reason why is because Gunther is going to be the biggest heel since Roman Reigns. He's the best in ring, and he is one of the best on the mic. He makes everybody angry, and that's why I love him. And that's why I think that they should pull the trigger. Because what's pissing people off in the WWE right now? Gunther and Jade Cargill not fighting for her being a fighting champion.
Which works.
Yeah.
Roman did it for 5 years.
Yep.
Gunther puts me in mind to an extent. You're going to have to travel with me to my headspace for this because people are going to hear it and be like, really?
Well, let me go ahead and get my time machine.
JBL in 2004.
Yeah.
Here's why. Gunther, JBL was great in the ring. I'm not going to ever take away anything from JBL. Internet, eat your hearts out, but I think the dude just loved wrestling and he was just a butthole just for the sake of being a butthole.
Yeah.
The man took a legit butt whooping from Steve Blackman and then just laughed about it. Just like, well, I asked for it. Like, who does that just for the meme of it? John Bradshaw Layfield. But like the character, right? It doesn't matter how much you hate the guy. He's coming back next week. He's going to do something horrific and heinous. Difference is Gunther is more of a domineering heel.
Yeah.
And JBL is more of a chicken crap heel, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, that's true. And there's different ways to be a heel, but he is doing his thing, man. And like that just takes me back to WrestleCade a couple of years ago. Why do you think I was cheesing like a little 2-year-old child when I got a chance to stand in between Ron Simmons and JBL for that picture?
I mean, you're just in the presence of greatness.
Yes, the greatness. Just I don't think that they get the flowers that they deserve, but for me, man,
I think they're top 5 wrestling tag teams of all time.
I think they're up there. Yeah, I definitely think they're up there.
Just And the thing is, man, the APA, this is not a heel conversation. I just got to bring this up because we're talking about
All right.
them.
I mean, we can go down whatever rabbit hole we want to. It is our podcast.
I know, but I feel bad for derailing the conversation. But you remember when the APA had the door?
Mm-hmm.
And it would be right there in the middle, nothing around it. And I remember one time JVL was like, I lost the key. And he comes around, gets the key from behind the door, and then goes back behind the door and unlocks it. It's like wrestling when done right. The stupidest stuff is the best.
Yeah, man. It's great acting, bro.
We touched on this a few minutes ago. The best baby faces are defined by the heels they fought, right?
Yeah.
Think of Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Vince McMahon, Sting versus the Four Horsemen, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, and Cody going up against Roman.
Oh, yeah.
They don't elevate themselves, but they create the legends behind it, right? Cody Rhodes was already on the, like, no disrespect, Cody has earned his spot at this point. Like, the nepotism's there, yes, but he's earned his spot at this point. Nobody would care about Cody if it wasn't for the two manias bookending each other with Cody and Roman.
Yeah. And finishing the story.
Yeah, like that was, at the time, Cody losing at 39 felt deflating almost. And I'm a Roman Reigns guy. Since the tribal chief came back, I was holding up my one, man. But I thought that was the time. But then they go and give Cody his hard times where he's going against all the best heels. Brock Lesnar's, Drew McIntyre's, Kevin Owens, to finally get back to Mania 40. And then that ending of that match.
Yeah.
It felt like NWO versus WCW.
It definitely did, man. And the way everybody rolled out and picked them up on their shoulders. And it was really like a celebration. That was good writing from WWE.
It was the best they've done in the past 10 years.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
And Kevin Owens, unfortunately, had to have surgery while he was doing some of the best heel work of his career.
Absolutely. And I love Kevin Owens, man. I miss you, Kevin.
That ladder match. I
miss you, Kevin.
What was it? Royal Rumble last year?
Yeah.
That ladder match between Kevin Owens and Cody was generational.
And that one is on my top 10 list of just period of matches from last year.
Yeah, it's in my top 10. It's in the top 3.
It's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that match, the lead up to it, the Cody sucks eggs, the callback to Terry freaking Funk.
Yeah, man.
Wearing the Dusty Sucks Egg shirt. And guys, y'all, if you don't know my love for Terry Funk, you have not been watching this podcast.
Yeah,
because the only man in wrestling that could make Ric Flair be a babyface is Terry freaking Funk. From the Double Cross Ranch in Amarillo, Texas.
Amarillo.
I met him in 2016, by the way.
Oh, yeah, you did talk about that before. You want to go a bit deeper into what it was like meeting him?
So it was at a Carolina Wrestling Showcase indie show here in Asheboro, ran by my good friend and friend to the show, Bobby Yates. We met him
Bobby.
at WrestleCade.
We love you.
And he came to talk to us at RWA a couple weeks ago, last month.
Yeah.
The portly guy. Anyway.
I know him.
I was trying to remember if I formally introduced you. Anyway.
Nate, I've met him twice already.
I know. I think your memory is like my memory sometimes, so you got to bear with me.
No, I'm like an elephant. I remember everything, brother. I remember what you smelled like, what you wore, how you made me feel. Anyway, continue.
I smell pretty good today. Anyway. So Bobby told me, hey, I'm getting Terry Funk in for this Thanksgiving event we're doing. Okay, first off, if you don't know me, you don't know my family. Thanksgiving is one of those sacred days you don't miss. So I said, we're doing Thanksgiving early. I went to the wrestling show, had a great time, got to shake hands with and speak with the legend known as Terry Funk. And there's very few people, I honestly say, that I feel, there's certain people you meet. Sometimes they're famous. Sometimes they're just people that are good dudes that you respect, that they change feeling in a room when they walk in.
Yeah.
Terry Funk had that presence. It was something about just the way he carried himself, even in 70 something years old. He came in and it was just like, you knew you needed to respect this guy. Not just because he was a great wrestler, but because he was a great dude. So Terry Funk is always going to be, he's not quite on my Mount Rushmore, but on Mount Rushmore of heels, yes, he is the pinnacle of a wrestling heel.
I think we did a Mount Rushmore of heels very early on.
Very early on. And I don't think I included Terry Funk on there, but after some really good consideration.
So do we need to revisit it just off the top of our heads?
At some point, yes.
All right.
But these heels it's easy to go to your job every day and know that you're going to it's going to be sunshine and rainbows. Everybody's going to love you.
Mm-hmm.
But to go in and know that, especially in the territory days, just your existence has people wanting to fight.
Yeah.
Like the stories of people getting stabbed, jumped and everything. Cowboy Bill Watts had this thing in the Mid-South territory that if you got beat up by a fan, you didn't have a job. You got fired. So
that's a real heel move.
So, like in the territory days, man, you hear all these horror stories of people getting stabbed on their way to the ring. Ric Flair dropped the belt in Puerto Rico to Carlos Colon just because they were terrified of what would happen if Carlos did not win that match.
The way, like there have been some shows that I've been to, both indie and bigger promotions, where I'm sitting with people who I believe if they had the opportunity that they would stab some of these people.
Blood and Guts 2025.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting in the row not too far from where Hobbs got thrown off the balcony there.
Yeah, like that table thing.
Yeah. There was a young lady there who was not fond of Mercedes Moné, and I could not stand this woman. Not because she was screaming bad things at Mercedes, but because it was the most high-pitched, shrill sound I've ever heard in my life. Think a baby crying in like an aluminum can where it just echoes and it's just right there in your eardrums.
Yo.
Bruh.
That's trash.
It was awful, but I persevered because I love wrestling.
Yeah, proud of you, sir. Proud of you.
But another thing, man, we love about the heels, Joe, and I want you to think about this, and then once I say it, you're going to be like, light switch moment, right? Who controls the psychology of a match?
The heel.
It's not flippy doodahs. It's a, like FTR would put, just a fist to the mouth.
Yeah.
Always slowing the pace down. Randy Orton's one of the few baby faces that can keep the pace slow and people love it, but just slowing the pace down, cutting off the comebacks, and just working for the heat, man. Again, man. JBL did that perfectly.
Gunther is doing it great now.
Oh, yes. Gunther could cut off it. Y'all can hate on John Cena's last match all you want to. That was, and I will die on this hill too, the best storytelling as far as like just bell to bell I've seen in a long time from WWE.
And the reason why you can tell, hate it or love it, right? Hate it or love it. They made you feel something, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. And I love the finish. Mm-hmm. The more I watched it, I'm just sitting here thinking, it's kind of like in the movies where somebody's about to die and they've made their peace. Yeah. And they just kind of give it up. John Cena smiled. He said, I'm okay with ending it this way. And that big, nasty Gunther can live off that for the rest of his career.
Yeah, he's going to fly off of that for the rest of his career. He's got a long career left.
He made one of the all-time greats submit.
Mm-hmm.
The man who made his whole career on Never Give Up.
Never give up.
He gave up.
He didn't fall asleep. He gave up.
Absolutely. The heel knows when to cheat, when to stall, and
shout
when
out
to take
to Becky Lynch.
Becky, big time Bex is doing her big one right now. I'm loving this heel character.
Man.
And
you know Becky Lynch is my niece's favorite wrestler.
Really?
Yeah.
Bianca Belair is your other niece's favorite.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, she loves Bianca. It's the hair.
Yeah.
One time, her first swear word was when Bianca Belair got eliminated from a Royal Rumble, and she hollered at the lady. She said, "You witch," with a B, and I had to hold up. We don't use those words in this house.
Unless somebody tosses Bianca Belair out of Royal Rumble.
She was not happy about it. Like she was shedding big girl tears. Like it was bad. Some of the other the heels I think about that are some of the best were the managers.
Oh yeah,
Bobby the Brain Heenan, Jim Cornette, and everybody's favorite Paul
Heyman, the Oracle.
Dude, I could listen to that man speak for hours. It's just this cadence, right? He doesn't have the most like appealing voice. It's not like Morgan Freeman, but something in his cadence when he speaks, it's just like you hang on to every single word.
Like didn't this past Raw, not this Raw, but the Raw before, and he was like, "You touched him first." The cadence.
Yes. And I loved his Brock Lesnar spiel, the reigning, conquering, and it just go on this long diatribe just to announce Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Because the ring announcer couldn't quite do it the way Paul did it. But sometimes, man, we love the heels.
What do you mean all the time? All the time we love the heels, man.
Well, I mean,
all
sometimes you're so good at being a heel, you become a babyface, like our good friend Eddie Guerrero. He was known for a little lying, a little cheating, and a little stealing. But we loved him for it.
Yeah.
Something about that crap-eating grin, right?
And his son, Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, man, he's getting so good. He's getting more like Papa Guerrero every day.
Yep.
And listen, we talked about managers and stuff earlier. Vicky was great.
Yeah.
Like, we need to put some respect on Vicky Guerrero's name.
Put some respect on her name.
Because she would just say, "Excuse me," and have everybody in the arena angry. Just because she said, "Excuse me." Not many folks can do that, but Vicky did it.
Mm-hmm. I love heels, man. We were talking about Kurt Angle earlier. The way that this guy played as a heel, but you had to love him. Same way with Eddie Guerrero. You had to love him. There were some diatribes that he had that were pause moments every single time, and
that was the point.
To play with boys. Wait, what?
Like, what did you just say?
What did he say?
or they put the little cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Like, this dude could legitimately tie your favorite wrestler into a pretzel. Pause. But he could literally put anybody down he wanted to, but like, we still love Kurt Angle after he said those awful things to Booker T and Sharmell.
Yeah. we almost forgot about him.
Like, those horrible, like, 2026, he would be canceled.
But you know what? It's okay. It's okay, because a heel can do that. Kind of the point.
They're allowed to have personality.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because sometimes the babyface is just kind of bland.
The way Gunther was talking about Damian Priest's upbringing.
Oh, it was nasty.
It was nasty.
Any MJF promo.
Yeah. And the diddler.
Like, how are you going to talk about Jay Briscoe like that to Mark Briscoe and just be, I'm like, bro, like, that's a little bit too far for me. What was it? He said the good Briscoe died or whatever. I'm like, whoa, pump the brakes, man. God, MJF can do it. It's just something about the way he does it.
Yeah, he's definitely working his way up to the greatest heels of all time. Obviously, I don't put active wrestlers on my list as the greatest of all time or anything.
Yeah, you got to let them get their career out.
Exactly. But I think that once he's done, he's going to be one of the greatest.
I think Chris Jericho's heel work is underrated.
I think so. Tell me what you think about that.
Well, yes. In WWE, Chris Jericho's best work always came as a heel.
Mm-hmm.
Childish and juvenile in the early 2000s. In the later 2000s, it was the big words, the bombastic promos, and the three-piece suits. And then we go on to the list of Jericho.
You're on my list.
Like, everything Chris Jericho did got heat and got a reaction.
Yeah.
At all times. There was one time I vividly remember, I can't remember if it was WCW or WWE when he did this. He was cutting a promo, and then he had a long pause. It was like right when he was about to say it, to finish the sentence. They go to commercial, and they come back, and Chris Jericho says, "It." It shouldn't work, but it works. And please bear with me. What is it they're calling the maximum male models now in Ring of Honor and AEW? MXCM or something like that.
Something like that. I don't know.
But they are great heels. I remember in 2022, it was Bray Wyatt's last time in Greensboro when we went to this house show, me and a friend of mine. And they had a spot on the show, and they were doing the 5-second pose or 3 minute. So we're going to give you 3 minutes of posing. Everybody boos them for 30 seconds, and it gets really quiet. They hold the pose. And then the crowd riles back up. And then it quiets down. They're still holding the pose, Joe. Then the crowd's like boisterously angry at this point. And I'm just like, this is what heel work can be. Like, it doesn't have to even be on the microphone. It's just the way you present yourself.
Yeah.
Makes it great.
And that's why I keep telling people, man, I will be a great heel. Everybody thinks I'm a face, man. I'm just a handsome
You just have
face.
a pretty face.
I'm a pretty face, but heel tendencies.
But we had an evolution of heel heat over the years, right? The territories we discussed already was kind of a dangerous heat because you didn't know what these fans were going to do. The modern era, let's talk, maybe not even modern era. Let's go into the 90s era was kind of the cool heat. Like Kevin Nash was just a cool heel.
Yeah, he was.
Like you don't look at Kevin Nash and don't think, God, I'd love to have that guy's life. Like anybody that craps on his in-ring work is like, if you could do a match like that, barely have to do anything,
right,
and still make the money the man makes, you would do the same thing.
Big Diesel.
Like the cool hero, the anti-hero kind of vibe. And like now it's not even like more fans cheer the heels than they do the baby faces these days.
Yeah, that's right.
We love MJF.
People have stopped booing the mess out of Dominic Mysterio. I kind of miss those days where he couldn't even talk.
Yes, that was incredible. I think an argument could be had that it's harder to be a real heel in today's wrestling atmosphere. Because first off, we're so clued into what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm still heaping praise to Maxwell Jacob Friedman because if you meet him in real life, he's going to be a dick to you. Point blank.
And we
period.
love
He's keeping kayfabe.
Yep.
But like, it's getting to the point where we are getting conditioned to cheer on the heels. Like we were all pulling for Drew McIntyre.
We were
against Cody. A lot of us were cheering on Finn against Punk.
Absolutely.
And when Oba comes to the main roster, I'll be pulling for Oba, his entire repertoire.
And I hope he wrecks everybody.
I'm pulling for Trick Willie.
Absolutely.
And we kind of talked about it, man. And a lot of times we evolve from the babyface. The heel has to turn babyface like The Rock in the Nation of Domination.
Yeah.
Y'all forget that The Rock was just one of the best heels for that short time that he was a heel.
Mm-hmm. He is such a natural heel. I don't understand how he ever became a babyface because even his movements, like, think about it. When he went to go for the elbow, he would always slide in like an a-hole. Pause.
It's just the way he delivered it, man. He would Diddy that slide.
Just pause because
no baby oil.
I should have said that differently.
You said slid in like one, not slid into one. So
too close. It's too close.
But The Rock had his nation run, his corporate run, but we could not help but love him because he was just a lovable jerk.
Yeah.
You got Roman Reigns, the tribal chief. At the end of that, man, we all were pulling for Roman.
Yeah. Just like how I want I need Jay to come back. I need Crash Out Jay to make an appearance.
How much money is he gonna make? That's the question.
Yeah.
Is he still gonna sell Yeet t-shirts? Because it's TKO, man. Listen, I got an email from a guy from on location because I was looking at some WrestleMania stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It says, would you be interested in buying the ticket package? I legit sent an email back, Joe. I got a screenshot of my sent folder so I can tell you. Right. I said, I'm not really interested right now because TKO forgot that real fans don't have thousands of dollars to pour on tickets.
It's true. It's true.
I said what I said.
They don't know their audience, or they're ignoring their audience.
There's going to be people that pay the price. There's going to be people that put themselves in an obscene amount of debt just to say they went to WrestleMania. Yeah. Guys, please don't do that. It is not worth financial insecurity.
Right.
It's not financially smart. There's going to be people that are millionaires. And I don't hate on millionaires or billionaires. I honestly do not. Can't make me hate them. I understand why people do, but I don't think it's rooted in sensical means. But anyway, that's a song for another time. But you're going to have millionaires and billionaires. They're going to buy up all kinds of seats for people and stuff. But the only way TKO is going to learn what they're doing is wrong is if we vote with our wallet.
Yep.
It's very libertarian of me to say, but that's the truth.
I mean, but it's very right of you to say, because libertarian way is listen, don't tread on me, get off my yard, get off my lawn.
Why did certain people in certain affiliations have to take the don't tread on me flag?
Right. Because that's not what it meant at all.
I love don't tread on me.
Me too. The historical meaning of it.
Yeah, like just what's mine is mine, what yours is yours. If you have more than me, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But don't take what's mine.
Because, I think the thing is, I'm going to just tell you God's honest truth. My goal is not to be a multimillionaire. I do want to be financially healthy, and I do want to be financially free. But I don't need millions of dollars to be there.
I just want to be financially secure.
Yeah.
I want to be able to pay my bills and have a little bit of money left at the end of the month and be happy.
Take a couple vacations a year. I'm happy.
Yep. Watch some wrestling. Be good to go.
Yep.
Now, I wouldn't mind. I ain't going to sit here and pretend like I wouldn't be happy if somebody would just drop a couple million in my bank account.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't complain. But that's not the goal.
It's not the goal, no.
Right.
And I'll be honest with you, probably be good. 10 to 15% would go to my church. So
listen, same.
Just because we go to a small church and I want that church to be standing for a very long time.
In fact, I'd probably give to a bunch of different churches.
Probably. It depends on the amount. Like, I'd want to make sure I'd probably buy a house cash straight. Guys, this is a little bit of everything podcast today. Right. I would buy a house straight out, nothing extravagant. Just a nice ranch style house. You know me, 5-6 acres surrounded by trees.
I need a pond.
Fishing pond.
Yep.
Yes. Because I'm going to be fishing every day. Because if it's that kind of money where I ain't got to work again, you ain't never going to see me at work. I say that, but I was bad in the pandemic. I got a voluntary layoff and I took it for 3 months. It was the worst time of my life. I'm not good without work.
Yeah, I'll be working on this.
Yeah, I'll be working on the podcast. By the way, guys, we're trying to get to 1,000 to 1,500 followers by the end of the year. We would love your help with that.
Please
just hit that follow button, subscribe button, hit us up on the TikTok, Insta, Spotify, all that good stuff.
Please come down to the altar. Please come down.
Yes.
Will there be one? Will there be 1,000?
I had one more point I wanted to make before.
All right, let's go.
The big finale is every era is remembered by the heels of the era.
Yeah.
Territory days, it was Ric Flair, Terry Funk, and Harley Race. In the 80s, we had Roddy Piper, Ted DiBiase, and again, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Attitude Era, we had Vince McMahon and Triple H carrying that flag. The Ruthless and the NWO. Ruthless Aggression Era, it was JBL and Edge, some of the most dastardly characters WWE has ever really produced in the past 30 years. And today, it's Roman Reigns, Gunther, and MJF. There are no better heels right now.
Right.
Well, Samoa Joe's up there.
He's definitely up there.
Because
I did talk a little bit about Powerhouse Hobbs on my TikTok.
Yes, let's bring him up.
He is allegedly, not renewing his contract with AEW and will be somewhere, whether it be WWE or NXT. Wherever you go, brother, we love you. We will watch you and we want you to wreck shop wherever you go. I hope they bring you to the main roster, but if not, if you're on NXT, that's fine too. But I hope that you wreck everybody when you get there. We really need you to be pushed very hard as a heel.
Very fast.
Very fast.
Powerhouse Hobbs is only 34 years old. He's the same age as me. And he still has probably a good 10 to 15 years in him. It's 2026, man. These wrestlers are going forever nowadays.
Yeah.
He's probably got at least a good 10 years left in him. I would love to see Hobbs get a dominant run in WWE. Now, I am going to say that for WWE, Hobbs is not huge. I mean, we got to keep it a buck. He's a big guy. By normal people standards, by AEW standards, he's a monster.
Yeah.
But you put a Powerhouse Hobbs next to a Drew McIntyre and a Gunther and an Obafemi.
Yep.
He's a big, strong guy, but there's a lot of big, strong guys.
Our tribal thief.
Man, my boy Bronson Reed. I'm telling you, I never thought watching him in NXT he would be this good as a heel.
Oh, he's great. I'm such a fan, man. The more I watch him, the more I love him.
I am genuinely surprised by it. Like, not saying it because he's a great worker, great character and everything, but this heel runs like a new breath of life. And he's always got the nice suits since he's a Heyman guy now. Like,
yeah,
big men in suits is a look, all right? I'm saying when we dress up, we look good doing it. Okay.
Yeah, we do. We do. We look like we're on Lilo and Stitch, and we're about to kidnap Stitch and bring him back to the world.
Listen, I think it was don't get me wrong, my boy Courtney did a good job as Agent Bubbles, Cobra Bubbles.
Yeah.
I said it in the Candid in the movie review, and I will say it again. I think they should have tried to reach out to Big Bobby Lashley for that role.
Yeah.
Because Cobra Bubbles in the cartoon was a massive figure.
And
if they wanted somebody with a presence, that would have been who they would have picked.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So, but, the actor they chose did do a wonderful job too. So
Speaking of which, shout out to MVP. We talked about great heels and we did not bring up MVP.
Oh, yeah.
MVP is an all-timer. Underappreciated because his how do I word this? His time in the WWE was kind of marred by other nonsense. But MVP's heel work is incredible.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to Swerve's heel run whenever that comes.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
And when it does, the world will be on notice. Because to me, there is nobody better in any promotion right now than Swerve Strickland.
Amen, brother. Amen. I agree. We love Swerve, man, and I just want to swerve till I drive, just.
I miss that theme song.
Yeah.
I still blare it from time to time.
I sent you the playlist.
I know. I hearted it just so I can make sure I blast it every now and then.
All right.
But, with that new truck I got, it's got Sirius XM and they got that liquid metal channel.
Yeah.
Serotonin. Like I'm driving.
Congratulations on that truck, man. I know it's been a long time coming.
Oh, yeah. It's beautiful. I got to wash it already because last weekend was the worst weekend to drive off in a brand new black truck. And this weekend's not going to be any better.
Yeah, so might as well wait another week before you wash it because
I know, but it's so pretty and it's just like you're going to be dirty. And it's by the way, if you're not following my TikTok, it's a good thing because
it's at Country Nerd.
I did the rock steady trend with my truck. Did a little pinup shoot. Some doudoir, if you will.
Doudoir?
Doudoir. But, sir, do you have anything else to say about the fabulous heels of professional wrestling?
Man, all I have to say is support your heels. Whenever you go into even the indie shows, support your heels, man, because they're the ones who get the story going. Without them, it would be boring.
Absolutely. And that's all I got to say, my friends. With that being said, this has been Joe.
And this has been Nate.
And we love you guys very much. Thank you for watching. Check us out next week.
Appreciate it.
Have a very
fantastic day.
We love you guys. Peace.